So Shannon, we're going to use the Priori minimal range on you. So tell me what you like about this. This is very new discovery for me. I think it's fantastic, specifically for, you have a very olive skin tone. That's always been a challenge for me professionally, is finding the mineral products that work on olive skin tones. So, but tell me what you like about it and I'll get everything going.
I like how it covers. It has a concealer where
Which I'm using right now, the concealer.
Yeah, and I can, when I have maybe a zit or something or under my eye, it covers pretty well, especially for a loose powder. Also, it has coffee berries, which I know that when it's on my skin, it has great antioxidants.
Well, also for soothing anything that's like a blemish, it's going to be really great for that as well. Now, the concealer's in one shade, and what I'm seeing right now is you're fairly olive skin tone, and this one shade is actually doing really well at covering anything that's uneven very effectively. So that's quite impressive.
I was pretty impressed with mine too, and it has SPF, so again, it's covering, it's helping my skin, and like protecting it at the same time.
Absolutely, because you do want to keep protected, especially outside. Now, on the blemish, I'm going to use a little bit of a dabbing action to concentrate the application. Not a lot of effort, but just a very consistent dabbing. And thank you for sharing that on camera for us. And you can see where everything else, just a light glide in the crease of the nose, and anywhere else on the skin that might need a bit of coverage. We'll go over that area. And then we're going to apply the mineral foundation after we apply the concealer. And this is doing a great job at taking all the redness away and unevenness away. Fantastic. Look upwards, please. Into the eye. Beautiful. All right, so onto the mineral foundation. I'm going to use the kabuki brush, which is ideal for traveling. But again, it's ideal for also picking up the right amount of foundation for mineral powders because you do have to apply it correctly. So here we go with that.
And what you want to do when you get the product, you want to punch 2 holes in like the concealer and in the actual coverage. I'm a number 3, so and then you put it on the top, and you don't ever lose.
You don't waste the product. Yeah, you really get what you need in there. And you don't need a lot of this product as well. It really does go a long way. But the kabuki brush, I love a short handle because you can really control your own personal application easier. I think sometimes with longer handle brush, women get a little bit more, maybe more excessive with the product. This way you can really concentrate where you're applying it. You have a nice even application. So if you want a little more of a dense coverage, you can sort of tap onto the skin, and this light gliding strokes will be ideal. You don't want to overwork a mineral foundation onto the skin because that can create a very sort of shimmery, sort of grayer look. So this is going to keep that from happening and make it look really natural and even. You look fantastic. I mean, this has given you perfect coverage within seconds of applying it. What do you think of that? Beautiful.
I love it.
Gorgeous. Everything. Also in the summertime, or all the time, I would suggest when you apply your foundation, go onward, downward towards the chin and the neck. And keep your skin protected there as well. And also onto the ears, because that's also going to get exposure to the sun. So after applying the mineral foundation, we'll use some of the mineral finishing powder. Again, one color, one shade for all complexions. But this goes on rather invisibly, so you don't really have to worry about this appearing or giving that very powdery finish. And I don't really love a lot of powder. I like to retain some of the natural luminous quality of the skin, so this is actually ideal because it sets in the mineral foundation without looking heavy or cakey or powdery. And it feels like nothing on the skin as well, doesn't it?
Yes.
Your skin's allowed to breathe and feel and look natural.
Another thing I love about this is that you can take this with you everywhere, and just if you need to reapply, as you should, your SPF every few hours, you can just take the kabuki brush with the powder and just go.
I think actually for protection, a mineral powder is the best way to go because it's easy to reapply throughout the day. It's not liquid, so you don't have to worry about putting anything liquid over your foundation or whatever makeup you're wearing. So it makes more sense, men and women. Ideally, you want to use a mineral powder for the everyday mineral protection. So on to the bronzer now. I love this shade. It's the perfect bronze shade for your complexion. Maybe right on the apples of the cheek. Beautiful. You look perfectly glowy and sun-kissed. Put onto the temples. And you have the perfect everyday look with the Priori products, and you look perfect and glowing. What do you think of that? Gorgeous.
I love it.
I do think this calls for a little bit of a lip color. So we'll use some of the Ilia lipstick. And this is the perfect sort of neutral rose shade for you. You can use this every day.
This lipstick I love, I use often as well. It's one, you just put it on, it's moisturizing. I don't have to worry about putting gloss on top.
No.
It's just easy to go, and it's all natural.
Very hydrating, and it sort of has a very good long wear to it as well. Love it. It's very natural looking on you, this color. This is kind of like something you can use as the base to your lipstick wardrobe. I think everyone needs a few shades that go nicely together, and this is the perfect kind of neutral shade for you to wear. Wow, beautiful, rich, smooth. Your lips look hydrated. How's that feel? Gorgeous. There you are.
I love it.